Welcome to Thrive Again, where you will be motivated to live again. Today's topic might be uncomfortable, but is crucial to understand. It's a subject that touches many lives and yet is often shrouded in silence. Loss and grief are universal experiences, but they can also be exploited. In times of sorrow, we are at our most vulnerable, and this vulnerability can be a target for manipulation. This is especially true when dealing with a narcissist. Narcissists are adept at identifying and exploiting emotional weaknesses. This discussion isn't about questioning a narcissist's capacity for feelings, it's about recognizing their tactics. It's about understanding the subtle ways they can twist difficult emotional situations to their advantage. We will explore how narcissists might leverage periods of mourning for their benefit. They may express empathy and concern, but their true motives are self-serving. Understanding these patterns is vital for protecting yourself emotionally, especially during vulnerable times. Knowledge is power, and being aware of these tactics can help you maintain your emotional health. By recognizing these behaviors, you can take proactive steps to protect yourself and those you care about. Let's navigate this complex terrain together. With understanding and support, we can overcome these challenges and emerge stronger. Grief is a deeply personal experience, often characterized by vulnerability and a need for support. It can be a time when individuals feel most exposed and in need of genuine compassion from those around them. The pain of loss can be overwhelming, and the support of friends and family becomes crucial in navigating these turbulent emotions. Narcissists, however, may see this vulnerability as an opportunity. They might exploit the emotional openness of others to serve their own needs, often without any genuine concern for the grieving person's well-being, or because they are falsely looking for pity for themselves. It's crucial to remember that narcissism is a personality disorder marked by a constant need for admiration and a lack of empathy. This means that their interactions, even in times of grief, are often driven by self-interest and a desire to be the center of attention. While they may experience sadness or loss, their reaction to these feelings often manifests in self-serving ways. They might appear detached or disinterested, focusing more on how the situation affects them rather than the collective sorrow. They might express intense grief to garner attention or use the situation to manipulate those seeking solace in shared mourning. This exaggerated display of emotions can be a tactic to draw sympathy and control the narrative around them. Recognizing these patterns is not about judging their grief, but understanding how their actions might impact you. It's important to be aware of these behaviors so you can protect your own emotional well-being while still offering support. You can offer condolences while maintaining healthy boundaries. This means showing empathy and support without getting entangled in their manipulative tactics. It's about finding a balance between compassion and self-preservation. When someone close to a narcissist dies, their grief might not manifest in ways we typically expect. Instead of genuine sorrow, their focus might be on how the loss affects them personally. They might mourn the loss of the validation or admiration the deceased provided. Yes, I said it. There is more than one reason to cry about the same thing. Their grief might be overshadowed by concerns about their social standing or how the death reflects on them. For instance, they might fixate on appearing stoic or in control, prioritizing their image over genuine emotional expression. A narcissist might use a death on a platform to draw attention to themselves. They might exaggerate their closeness to the deceased or embellish stories to paint themselves in a favorable, innocent light. Social media becomes a stage for public displays of mourning, often aimed at garnering sympathy and praise. They might reach out to people who have previously ignored them for good reasons, using their loss as a way to reestablish contact and manipulate them. These actions are not driven by genuine grief, but from profiting from the outpour of love and virtual hugs from social media. It is the calculated need for attention and to satisfy their crave for validation. One of the most insidious ways narcissists exploit grief is by capitalizing on others' empathy. During times of loss, people are naturally more understanding and forgiving. Narcissists recognize and exploit this vulnerability. They might apologize for past transgressions, knowing their apologies will be met with greater leniency. They might use the shared grief to extract emotional support and validation, even from those they've previously hurt. The sympathy a narcissist receives during a period of mourning can be leveraged into manipulative relationships. They might use the shared grief to create a false sense of intimacy with others, drawing them into their web of manipulation. They might offer support and understanding, positioning themselves as allies in a time of need. However, these gestures are often disingenuous, intended to gain trust and control over the individuals expressing sympathy. Protecting yourself from narcissistic manipulation during times of grief is crucial for your emotional well-being. Setting boundaries, even when it feels difficult, is essential. Recognize that you are not obligated to provide emotional support to someone who consistently disregards your feelings. Trust your instincts. If someone's behavior feels inauthentic or self-serving, it's okay to distance yourself during a difficult time. Your grief is your own, and you deserve to experience it without being subjected to manipulation. Loss is an inevitable part of life, but it doesn't have to define us. It can be a catalyst for growth, a moment to reassess our priorities, and an opportunity to build resilience. By understanding the tactics narcissists use to exploit grief, we can protect ourselves from further pain and manipulation. Being aware of these tactics can help us navigate through our emotions more effectively. Remember, it's okay to be cautious and prioritize you. Taking time for self-care and prayer, it is crucial for healing. Offering condolences and support is a natural human response, but it's essential to do so with discernment. Genuine support can make a world of difference, but it's important to recognize when someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. Set boundaries, trust your instincts, and remember that you deserve genuine connection and support. Journaling can be a powerful tool to process your emotions and reinforce your boundaries. You can and will thrive again. Celebrate your small victories and keep moving forward with hope and determination. Share this video with people who may find this message interesting or a source of support. Stay connected and keep thriving.